If you're not new to my channel, you know how these go. I'm gonna blab on about what's happening right now in my life. The biggest change yet has to be the fact that I'm working from home now. And so I want to just chat around that and see where the conversation goes. First of all, thank you to everyone who has subscribed in the past week. The subscribers just went up like a whole ton, so thank you, thank you, thank you. We're so close to 180 subscribers, which is like crazy. We're almost there already, so thank you so much to everyone who is subscribing. It means the world to me. I'm not saying it because it's cheesy or because everyone's saying it. Like, it truly it makes my day when I see that someone else has subscribed. So feel free to go down below and do it if you want. If you don't know how these go, I'm basically just like opening the conversation about things that are happening to me right now. And it's kind of my little update on my life because I can't seem to be able to put them in my other videos. And sometimes I just like to sit down and just talk. It's definitely the biggest change that I've had. I've been working in retail my whole life, and so now working from home is very different. It's completely not what I'm used to. It's in a different field completely to what I'm used to also. So definitely a lot of big changes, very, very happy changes. If you've seen my last couple videos, I got a whole bunch of new things from my apartment because of my job allowing me to do so. I'm spending so much more time at home and a lot more time by myself. And I have to say a big thank you to my team, because if it wasn't for the smooth transition of working retail with people all the time to then like having my training like with a bunch of people, even though I'm working from home, I definitely feel like I'm still meeting people, which is like a good thing, because then when I'm gonna start working in my actual job after my training is done, I'm gonna be all by myself staring at this wall right here with no one else. Yeah, it's definitely working for me, that's for sure. I didn't know I was so much of a homebody until I actually started working from home. It's definitely, like everyone's saying, this is definitely not something that everyone can do, and I can see why, but it works for me and I'm so happy it does. I was going into working from home kind of scared. Let me just flip this back because I see myself and I'm not acting like myself. When I accepted the job of working from home, I knew it was something I wanted to do, but I came in not expecting anything and actually kind of scared a little bit that I would be, that I would not like working from home. And that I would be like bored of being at home all the time, and that has not been the case yet. So I'm very thankful, and I'm very happy that it has been working out so good. I'm starting my 4th week of training as you're watching this video. I have to say that I love working from home so much, and it is something to get adjusted to. You don't have to like wake up so early just to walk to work or just to get to work, because I sleep over there, I walk here, and I'm ready to work, you know? Like it's in the same room. It's not like I'm going anywhere. But I have to say, if you're the kind of person that like loves to find excuses not to work, this is not gonna work out, because you can't just call in sick because you're working from home, you know? So it's not like, oh my god, yeah, I was late because of the bus. There's no bus to take, you're in your own home. Or like, if you sprain an ankle or if you've had like a runny nose, you can't just like not show up to work because you're in your apartment, you're in your space, you're the only one that's going to interact with your computers and softwares. So I was talking on my way back from getting my boyfriend to work this morning, like how good of an opportunity I have. And if you have the chance to try working from home, I would definitely suggest to try to do it. At least, like I said, at least try. Like, you're not actually losing anything by working from home, or try to. And if it's not something that works out for you, just go back to what you were comfortable doing. But at least you'll know that you've tried to work from home. So yeah, other thing that I didn't know until I looked up a bit more, at least in Canada, that's how it works. You can get deductions on your taxes at the end of the year for working from home. So like things like rent, equipment, electricity. There's some miscellaneous fees that you pay normally in your life that you get kind of discounts on, because let's say the rent for being at a location, or the money you would pay to go to transports and everything, that would be like work related costs. They deduct it from your taxes because you're using more electricity, you're using more heating in your home, you're using a part of your space as an office space. So it's all things that you can look up and deduct from your taxes. And I would highly recommend to go and search up what you can get deducted on your taxes, and definitely do it, because I think like it's a good chunk of money that you would get back, or at least that you won't be charged for because you're working from home. So yeah, that's definitely a big change. Like with transports and everything, I definitely see how much time I was using just getting to work. Like after a week or two of working from home, I realized how much of a difference it is on my health and on my body from working in retail, having to walk 30 minutes to get there and 30 minutes to get back, and like walking around all day, versus working from home where I'm like sitting here and just like in my own space, in my own things, and using more my brain than my body. First of all, it's a lot less time consuming when you account for the transportation that you have to do. Of course, if you're working like 5 minutes from where you are, it's not that bad, because it's 5 minutes. But in my case, like I was walking 30 minutes to get there. And so just to have this time back, it made me realize like how much time I was actually spending in my week to work. In comparison, I have my retail job where I was working 25 hours a week and 30 minutes, let's say an hour per day of walking. I was feeling like 50 times more tired than when I'm working from home doing like a full-time 40-hour job. Because it's not like I was doing 25 hours and now I'm doing 25 hours. I'm doing like a whole like full-time 40 hours a week. And I feel like I have 5 times more time than when I was working in retail. Because I would come home and be so tired that I just wanted to sleep. Even though I was working like 3, maybe 4 days a week. Now I'm working 5 days a week. I have only my weekends off. And I start a whole lot earlier. And like I have so much time on my hands. Even sometimes I'm like, what am I gonna do? And so that's definitely something that's different. And I wanted to mention also that I am someone that loves to clean. Working in retail, I would come back home and I would have to do like dishes. I would have to like clean my apartment. And now working from home, when I have like maybe just a 15-minute break, I'm gonna go and just empty the dishwasher and start a new load. So that's done. and then I would have like my lunch, and during my lunch, I don't know, I'm gonna like sweep the floors, or I'm gonna start laundry. It's little things that I realize that add up so quickly when I'm working away from home, that when I'm working from home, I just have like the opportunity to just like scatter it out throughout my week, so that my weekends, like everything is clean, everything is good, and I don't have like an excess amount of cleaning to do in one little, like in a day or something, where I never feel like I'm stopping. I'm just realizing that there's like so many things that are just like crazy. I was expecting my routine to change, and it definitely changed, but like so much better than I thought it was. And even I was thinking like, oh my god, like I'm expecting this, but it's not gonna be this much, and it's like 3 times more than what I was expecting, like as the good that came out of it. Also, like as far as like my mental health is going towards that, like I'm so much happier working from home, just happier in general. I feel like more positive. Yeah, I definitely recommend, it's on a separate subject, but I definitely recommend having pets at home. I have 2 cats, and I would not live without my 2 cats. There's like a flying, almost. I catch it. I didn't catch it. There's little flying around for like 2 days in the apartment. It's annoying, but yeah. A lot less anxious, a lot less nervous, a lot less everything towards stress. I'm like so much happier, and I feel like I have more time to know more about myself and to work more on myself to become better. Or just like work more towards what I want to be. I think that made sense. Editing this is gonna be crazy, because I'm trying to spit out thoughts that I'm not good at like talking about these subjects. It's crazy, but like I feel like it's super important to talk about it though. So yeah, it's like a whole therapy session. Oh my god. Ah. One thing I will say that I definitely invested in my setup from working here at home is my chair. I'm currently sitting in my chair, and this is the one thing that you have to invest in, because when you're working like somewhere else than home, if you're not working like sitting down 8 hours a day or 9 hours a day at the same place, like in the same position, you don't realize how much of your posture can go bad. And the one thing that I will suggest to you that I would want to highly emphasize in investing in is a good chair and a good desk. I would like to have a standing desk, but right now I don't have one, and I think I'm gonna wait a little bit more to invest in one. But there's like so many of my colleagues that I'm working with right now that have standing desks, and it's definitely a must. So a standing desk and a chair, like a good chair for your back, is so important. And I'm talking from experience, because I got my chair yesterday, and I've been working 3 weeks, 40 hours, sitting here literally on a bench with no seating, like no backrest, and I have been destroying my back doing it. And minimum would be like a good dining chair, but at the same time, like it's a dining chair, it's not a desk chair, and like definitely something that's ergonomic to keep your spine and your posture very good is something that is so important. And it's things that I've heard so many times. I was like, yeah, whatever, like of course, like you're gonna need this, but it's like you don't actually realize how much it's true until you actually go through it. So if you want to get like a cute, super like adorable chair, go for it, but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna regret it. So invest in a good chair. If You want to know how much I paid my chair? This one was a little under 300 before taxes, and it was almost 350 with taxes. And I changed the wheels on the floor to be more like rollerblade wheels than the little cheap plastic ones, just so it doesn't like hurt the floors. And the wheels were like 30 bucks for the set. Everything is from Amazon. Just go look it up and you're gonna find good chairs. Mine is from a company called Moustache. I think that's the company. If I have the links, I'm gonna leave them down below, but I don't promise that they're gonna be there. So you could just look up like ergonomic chairs and definitely spend at least 200 on your chair. Expect that, because a lot of cheap chairs are either very small or very uncomfortable, and if you're going to be sitting down for 8 hours, you're going to want to have a good chair. So that's that on that. And I was going to add this in another video, but like I'm just going to add it here. If you've watched this far and you were curious about how my school was going, because I had like my finals and everything, I have to say I have very good grades. I'm very proud of myself, because when I started back 2 years ago in uni, I was putting so much pressure on myself. Don't get me started on that, but I was putting so much stress on myself, and I was having passing grades, but like C+, C-, C-. That was around what I was getting. And not that I don't care as much, but I've definitely stopped over stressing myself and putting such high standards for school. And since I've been doing that, my grades have gone up. I was expecting my grades to like literally fall down. Spending more quality time with myself and with people around me, and a lot less on like hardworking and studying so much. And I'm actually getting like B-, B-, B+. I even got an A- in one of my classes. I know that hard work sometimes pays off more than actually relaxing, but for now, relaxing is the way to go for me. So yeah. Also, most of my classes were online this semester, so I was doing them from home. Which again, when I'm in a comfortable space, I work better. So this is a good thing for me. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you at that. I have no idea what's coming next, but with having my weekends off and most of my evenings off, I am planning, like I said 2 weeks ago, I think, I am planning to do a lot more activities this summer because I can. So expect some cute montage in some videos about things that I've done, or literally entire videos of where I've been. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed.